Hey, cousins. Listen, Jonathan Coachman. I was going to put this on the Dave Meltzer one. That's why that start was like that, but I went a little too long, so I'm going to just give it to you separate. Jonathan Coachman, I'm really questioning a lot of the podcast community, the internet wrestling community, when they're like who they want to believe. Now, again, I'm going to say this. Right now, we are all disenchanted with WWE specifically, okay? They doing things real fucked up. A lot of us are learning what it is and what it's going to be. Okay. The model, the business, the debts, all of that. What we're getting as a product isn't up to par. Everybody's very riled up, upset. They're looking for people to validate their upsetness, if that's a if that's a word. Now, if you over here on Wrestling in Color, I like to have more nuanced, coherent discussion. I don't want you just being in the echo chamber because you're upset. That's just not what it is. Listen, I'm upset our truth is not there anymore either. But at the end of the day, it's got to be a silver line somewhere. Now, when we find out why they really let our truth go and why they won't allow people to wear their shirts and stuff like that, then we can really go up. Because I hope it is I hope it ain't what I think it is. And I don't want to think it is that, because that would be fucking terrible. Then you're going to hear me drooling and biting on my mic like a damn, you know, pit bull. So we'll leave that to where we get more information. Um, Jonathan Coachman said, and I'm gonna say this from a more overview. Jonathan Coachman believes that Triple H will be forced out of the WWE in 18 months. He states that The Rock and TKO have more influence than Triple H, and that he believes a storyline could develop where The Rock and TKO challenges Triple H and Nick Khan. Coachman's prediction is based on his own perceptions and really good intel, quote unquote, from people close to the situation, and this is from Sports Illustrated. So let's elaborate. This is where we're going to go ahead and break down this stupid dude. Okay? He goes on to say, this is his prediction, saying it one more time. Coachman, Jonathan Coachman, former WWE commentator, current ESPN talent, of course, ESPN. Of course. The sexual vortex, that's ESPN, has expressed his belief that Triple H, currently serving as the CCO, will be removed from his position in the next 18 months. Why? First thing, power dynamics. Coachman believes that the current power structure within TKO favors The Rock and his team over Paul Levesque. Okay, let's just touch on that. We're going to go through these couple little scenarios real quick and just move on. Listen, Paul Levesque is on the board. He's not on the chairman of the he's not up there with the chairman, but he is on the board. Paul Levesque has just as much pull as those other old dudes that I put in the picture when we was talking about who got fired and who says what. He has pull. Paul Levesque is a yes man. I don't know why y'all think this man is back there talking about this is what I want to do. Are you ready to do it? No, those people are telling him, listen, they get their paper. This is what we want. And they slide it to Paul Levesque. And he takes the paper and he says, all right, one question. Can I do it how I want to do it? But I'm a damn do it because this is what you asked. And they say, yes, as long as it gets done, you do it how we want to do it. There is no power dynamic. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. This is how higher ups work. They're not at the table all the time. Those men are at conferences, they're at lunches, they down at Mar-a-Lago, they're in the cabinet fucking up the education department. They are like fucking young women. They getting plastic surgery. They having sex with dogs. They're trying to keep the Epstein files secret. Those people that are way up there, Silver Lake, those people, oh, they don't give a fuck about none of this. When they need Dwayne to come, Ari, he calls his best friend Dwayne. He said, Dwayne. Dwayne's like, yeah. He said, did you see what the fuck Paul is doing. And Dwayne was like, yeah, listen, I've been working with him for years. I already know how he get down, Ari. What is it? What is it? Because I got to get back on set and I got to pee. And I only got 2 bottles left. Okay, let me say this real quick. I need you to go ahead on down to fucking SmackDown and just show up, pull your pants down, maybe shift your junk a little bit, get everybody riled up and crazy, ratings it down. I need them to get pushed up. Just make up some shit. You don't even got to finish the storyline. Can you do that for me? Yeah. Give me a date. I'll be there. Okay, that's all they fucking do. Don't nobody sit around and try to figure out how to fuck over Paul Leviskay. No one gives a fuck what he's doing. So that's already debunked, number one. Number two, potential scenario. Let's listen to what he says. Coachman envisions a possible storyline where Dwayne and TKO challenge Paul Leviskay and Nick Khan, the president. So where's the storyline taking place? Are Ari, Dwayne, Nick Khan, and Paul going on TV? What? Are they going on TV? Is Nick Khan going to have a Titantron intro? What the fuck is this guy talking about? And why are y'all running with this? What? Debunked. Don't even pay that no attention. Nick Khan don't fuck with nobody. He don't even have no type of... This man doesn't even change his facial expressions, okay? He's busy just like Dwayne, down to the conferences, mixing things up, getting more sponsors and doing his thing. Ari is above Nick Khan. Ari's just like, listen, Nick, I already know you good. Just make sure the money's flowing and the people's happy. You already been doing this before I got here. I'm not even fucking with you like that. I love what you're doing. Just keep an eye on Paul Leviskay because you know he retarded. Excuse me, I should not use that word. You know he's slow. My bad, cousins. It just rolled right out of me. Debunked. Next one. This is Jonathan's Coachman basis for his belief in what's going on in the next 18 months. Coachman cites really good intel. That's it. That's it. If somebody says that it's gonna be World War III in 6 weeks and we all need to prepare, and we say, where did you get that information? And they say, oh, really good intel. You gonna go run with it? Well, apparently the internet does because everybody's very emotional right now. Really good intel is the source. And this intel that's supposedly close to a situation where there will be a storyline with Dwayne Johnson, Ari Emanuel, Nick Khan, and Paul Leviskay, as well as his observation of power dynamics and his basis for his prediction. Let me tell y'all something real quick. Jonathan Coachman is looking on the outside right up with us. He is standing right next to us. This motherfucker ain't in the know. And whoever his source of really good intel, they're not in the know either. They're probably just talking and just throwing shit at the wall. And he's so fucking confident that he knows everyone's upset and riled up. He got a new ESPN show. He got Vince Russo yapping. He got to get y'all over there. So he going to say some provocative shit. Debunked. Lastly, ongoing discussions. These statements from Coachman have sparked discussions among fans and in the wrestling media, with many expressing their own opinions, interpretations of the situation. And here I am. This is all Coachman wants to do. The reason why you should not repeat anything Jonathan Coachman says is this right here. He said, first of all, he's super excited that everyone's paying attention to him. He sounds like a hot bitch, okay? Then he said, oh, I know what I'm talking about because no one debunked that Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair and what I said was the situation for them breaking up. You said they broke up because one's jealous of the other. Meanwhile, they broke up because one bitch tried to literally kill the other one. What is he talking about? Then he got this whole elaborate story about Vince McMahon is about to buy back WWE. Why? Because Jonathan Coachman flew in the plane with Vince McMahon a couple of times. Meanwhile, he also said you were not allowed to sleep or talk to Vince McMahon in the goddamn plane. I think Jonathan Coachman has had someone lay their scrotums and their genitals in his throat, and he is feeling himself because he got a little history with WWE. I would like you all to ignore Jonathan Coachman. Yes, talk about it, have a little fun, but don't be reporting this shit like it's fact. Paul Levinsky's not going anywhere. Why? Because he's getting the return that the people like. Why? Because he is getting the return that the people like. He is a yes man. He is doing what they asked him to do. He is getting the return that the people like. That is only and all the reason you need to know that he's not going nowhere. And who the fuck else is going to take his place? Bruce Pritchard? Oh, you want Road Dogg to take his place because it's funny. Road Dogg ain't got none of this heat that we giving Paul Levinsky. Road Dogg is also executive producer of SmackDown. Yeah, Road Dogg came out and was like, "That's fucked up. What happened to R-Truth?" But I ain't see Road Dogg fight. Road Dogg ain't fight because he's a bitch ass yes man too. Let's not forget, Road Dogg for a good significant a couple years was begging anyone who would throw him a fucking bone to get on so he could write and fuck up the things. Okay, I'm really tired of Jonathan Coachman. I'm tired of fucking Dave Meltzer, and I'm real annoyed that everybody jumps on this shit and eat it up like it's goddamn Sunday dinner. It ain't. It sucks and it's corny. And then he get the nerve to say, "I feel really bad for him because I always liked him." Let me tell y'all something. I hope somebody asks Paul Levinsky what he think, just so he could tell him why don't he sit on his fucking thumbs and enjoy the product like the rest of these fucking marks. That's what I want Paul Levinsky to say, because that's all he told us already was to go fuck ourselves 2 other times. Let's be real. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comments, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.